Hello once again, this is Tega'S Corner and I am Tega, and today I have managed to corner Abiola Kazim, the best football analyst you will see in the land. Yes, I cornered him in the studio today. He works with Elevate Sports, so here he is in the studio, but before he can go on air and before he can run away, let me just take all I need from him. Abiola Kazim, thank you very much for allowing me to take a few minutes of your time.
Well, I'm generous. Hi, Tega. Great to be here. Hello, everyone. Good to be here.
Yes. Now, good thing. The big news of the week. Keshi came out to say, "I can do without the Eagles' job."
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
Well, it fits the narrative of how Keshi likes to talk. I don't think that he gathers. I don't think his media speak. He's right. My challenge with most ex-Nigerian footballers, and particularly those that become coaches, is that when they speak, you don't see finesse. In how they talk. Pretty much any coach can do without, any job. I mean, you can leave the job and move on to another job. But what he doesn't know as well is that the Super Eagles also can do without him as a coach. When you continue to communicate this kind of language, what you send to people is that I really don't care much. Meanwhile, we all know that you do care. Yes. Because here you were completely embarrassed by the NFF, and you have gone to meet whoever it is that you are going to meet, and now you have the job back, and on getting the job back, you are saying to everybody that you can do without the job. I just think that Keshi should just focus on his job.
Okay, so on to Cristiano Ronaldo. This week, some some Spanish sports football analyst, he's been following it for a long time. In his book that was released, he said Cristiano Ronaldo has an obscene name for Messi. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo has come out to deny this though, but what are you thinking?
I mean, well, Ronaldo and Messi, apparently, there's no love lost. They are colleagues, and you can see from their body language that they are not particularly in love with each other. And knowing Ronaldo, obviously you know that Ronaldo is a lot about himself, he's into himself, he's, for lack of a better word, egocentric. So I doubt that it describes Messi in glorious terms, off camera or in his private life. So if he's referred to to Messi on one or two occasions in derogatory terms, I probably wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, but that word is difficult. I also heard that some of the footballers that have shared dressing rooms with him said he doesn't only call him that word, but if he sees you a little bit chummy with Lionel Messi, then he calls you. Well,
we really don't know. So what we are doing here is really in the realms of speculation. But what we can do is some sort of analysis from what we see.
Yes.
Lionel Messi looks like kind of laid-back guy who's into himself, who just wants to play football, have fun. And if as a result of that, his team does well and he wins awards, fabulous. Ronaldo looks like somebody who goes in chase of glory, who likes adulation. We saw his incredible celebration after scoring the 4th goal in the Champions League final, when the trophy was already won. When Gareth Bale scored the equalizer, he didn't celebrate with him. I think that for Ronaldo, in as much as he works very hard for his team, you can get the feeling that what propels him principally is the glory that he gets for himself. He likes to be celebrated. That's all right. That's all right. That's how he is. Perfect, that's perfect. So he's come out to deny that he doesn't call Messi in this, because obviously we are in a world now where perception is very critical, and he doesn't want people to feel that he doesn't respect his rival. But we do know from the kind of person that he is and the way he reacts, to one or two occasions when Messi has been described as better than him, that the rivalry with Messi probably means a lot more to Ronaldo than it means to Messi.
Yes, because it's just sad, but he must be really frustrated every time the little guy comes up.
Yeah, but the good thing for him now is that he's the one in the limelight for the right reasons, scoring the goals, winning the awards, probably will win another Ballon d'Or. So it's all good.
It should be fine for now. Yes, but another person that may not be fine is Guus Hiddink. He lost again, this time to Mexico, and 3 goals to 2. Not any one of his strikers scoring. I think it was Daley Blind and Schneider that scored.
Yeah, Wesley Schneider.
So what is really tell me what is really wrong with Guus Hiddink and his team?
Well, clearly something is wrong. He's lost 4 of his 5 games in charge. All of those games they've gone behind. They haven't scored first in all of those 5 games. So clearly something is wrong. At the World Cup, they were playing a 3-5-2 formation. Guus Hiddink has come back and is trying to instill the Dutch traditional 4-3-3. I'm not sure the players are particularly warming up to that, because in terms of the personnel, he's still the same player as Martins Indi and Stefan Frey in the heart of the defense. He's still Schneider, and Nigel de Jong in the heart of the midfield. It's still Robben and Van Persie leading the line going forward. So in terms of structure, the team is still the same. But in terms of approach, I get the feeling that it's 4-3-3 recalibration of the team. The players are taking some time to warm up to it. More than that is the fact that his own approach to coaching is slightly different to Louis van Gaal. Louis van Gaal is called the Iron Tulip. For some reason is hands-on, almost aggressive, firm, schoolmaster kind of coaching. Guus Hiddink is a bit more laid back. He's a bit more relaxed, and it's quite possible that the players, after 2 years of taking it up, whatever, from Louis van Gaal, now they can breathe a little bit, and maybe they are breathing a bit too much. The qualifiers haven't gone too well. Friendly games are not going too well as well. So clearly something is going wrong. And Guus Hiddink has said that if he doesn't win the game against Latvia, he's going to resign. So if the players want him to be their manager, they've got to win that game for him. I think that's what he's saying, because really his legacy is secure.
He has recognized that it's not really just him.
Exactly.
It's also their...
Absolutely. So that's the message to the players that look, go on the pitch, do the business, because if you are losing to Iceland, you are losing to Latvia, you are going behind to Kazakhstan and all sorts. Clearly something is wrong with the head.
This week, because of we have Abiola Kazim, there's no need to waste this exceeding great talent. So we are not having the one-liners today. We are going to have discussions. Before the international break, some clubs in England didn't do well, in Europe didn't do well. Some clubs managed to struggle to get in the international break. So I'm going to ask you, Abiola Kazim, in England, who do you think were very happy to welcome this international break? And who do you think they would rather have kept the international break a little bit further so that they can carry on with their momentum?
Well, I think now Liverpool, obviously they need some respite. They lost 3 games in 8 days before the international break. As well, they need that time to bring Dan Sturridge up to speed, so that when league action resumes, his match fitness levels will be slightly higher than it might be if they had games coming in the flurry, so to speak. Manchester City as well has been a torrid past 1 week for them. Yes, they beat Manchester United at the top of the week, but since then results haven't gone their way. Lost out to CSK, drew against QPR, so I think that they can do with some respite as well. Chelsea, they look to me like they're already in that autopilot mode, where even if they don't play well, they will squeeze out the points and just go home, and so they're already in that mode. Arsenal as well might welcome the international break, because it's not been a really, really good past 2 games for them. 3-0 up against Anderlecht, ended 3-3. 1-0 up against Swansea, ended 2-1. So I think that international break just gives everybody a time to breathe. Look at what you are doing. The hustle and bustle of the league and Champions League is away now, so the managers can truly introspect and look at what they are doing right and what they're doing wrong, so that when you come back from the break, you have a chance to sort of start afresh, and it gives the players a feeling of starting again. And who knows, they just might key into that and start to deliver results.
What in Spain though?
Well, in Spain, maybe Barcelona. Obviously, they need to do some more work in integrating Suarez into the team as pass scoring. Also, defensively, they're having some issues. From going 8 games to without conceding, they certainly cannot do without conceding goals now. Clearly, some more work needs to be, needs to be done. Real Madrid are already in autopilot. They've won their last, I think, 12 games. So, obviously, they probably wouldn't have wanted the break to come. But the break is what it is. But we're talking about clubs that truly can take advantage of the break. Clubs like Barcelona can actually do with the break.
As well as Messi and Neymar scored midweek for the team, they seem to be doing well for their country, but for the club, it's a totally different story. Is it a question of positioning now? Well,
they are not particularly doing too badly for their clubs. Neymar, I think he scored 9 goals now for Barcelona this season. He's scoring goals a lot more than he was doing last season. Messi as well is scoring, is creating. Maybe not at the rate that Cristiano Ronaldo is scoring, but he's doing quite well by himself. Luis Suarez, I think, is the main one that they've got to bring into the fold and get them to work together as a unit. He showed signs of that in that game against Almeria when he came on and created 2 goals, but they didn't buy him for all of that money to create. They need him to score goals as well. So I think that's what they need to work on. I think if you have Neymar, Suarez and Messi all together in the team, the job of the coach is to get the best out of all of them individually and also collectively. If you can manage to do that, then it's got a big chance, because you've got 3 players who are all game winners, and not many managers go into a football game having 1 game winner. You've got all 3 to yourself.
Okay, thank you very much, Abiola. We can suddenly leave your studio now. Remember, do send your emails to us at tonojife@gmail.com, and you can tweet at us at Tega'S Supreme. Abiola Kazim, you can also follow Abiola Kazim on
at Abiola Kazim.
Thank you. So till we meet again next week, this is Tega'S Corner, and I am Tega.